Alrighty guys, this is snugsonblitz and I'm back with another video today. My buddy sent me over a replay in this tank, the SU-122-54. If you didn't know already, this is the DPM king of the entire game. Maybe a tier 9 tank, but this tank can dish out damage. It's low to the ground, it's got great camo. I'm not going to do a review of it today because I want to play a few games in it and get a feel for it because I haven't played it for a while. But I loved it when I first took it out way back when. Anyway, let's jump into this game my buddy had because it is a goodie. Okie dokie, looking at the lineups, he is higher tier, which is always good news. Naturally, being a tank destroyer, he's going to take one of the tank destroyer positions. Here he goes, he's heading over here. If you didn't know already, this hill is the tank destroyer position. You can shoot towards A, you can shoot towards C, you can shoot towards B. It's a great position. But once you get lit up, pretty much everyone can hit you back. So don't get lit up. If you do, get the heck out of dodge. Chooses to go for an HE. Now as you can see, he's got no APCR. But that's not a big deal for this tank because the pen is great. I don't think you really need it. However, personally, I would always take a few just in case. Okie dokie. Let's see. The rest of the team is sitting back. No one's really moving forward, which means they are trapped in this little corner here. Not good news. This tank is fast, so he's able to get up on this hill no problem. Can be an issue for some tanks that are a little bit slower, like the SU-122. This is what you don't want to happen in the game, is to get trapped in the corner, because if you get lit up, chances are everybody gets lit up, and there's nowhere to hide. That's why you want your heavy tanks forward, your meds spreading out and spotting the enemy team. That allows you to just support your team from the back in a tank destroyer. Doesn't have any shots really, and now they're a tank down, so not good news at all. Now, if this were me, I would probably be thinking, not sure we're going to win this one. Why do I say that? Well, two tanks seem to be in the valley down below there. Not the best position, although they are able to spot up that 50 TP, allowing my buddy to introduce himself. The tank who was sitting on his right in the bush of invisibility finally decided to move out of there, which is good. But now there are two tanks down, and I wouldn't be surprised if there are three tanks down sooner. 50 TP is a one-shot, that's good news. Might have a shot here. Oh, finally somebody did something. Good job, ISU. But as you can see, the buddy who at once was protected by his bush of invisibility, when he actually moved out of it, is getting absolutely wrecked. No surprise there. I mean, that is a Defender Mark 1. To make things worse, he's not put himself in a position where anybody can help him. My buddy decides to push on in and help him, but he's gone. So now it's 3 versus 5. But luckily his Defender Mark 1 is a one-shot, so he should be able to get over here with ease and take him out, as long as he doesn't bounce the turret. Yes, okay, so that's good news, but it's 4 versus 2 now. He's wisely getting the base, but this ISU needs to just back on up and hide. He cannot... Oh, I'm sorry, he's gone. Okay, so the enemy team does have an advantage of cap points, naturally, because they've wiped out the entire team. But they've only got one base. If I were them, somebody should roll into A and get that base, just in case. That way they can put pressure on my buddy to have to make a move. He's going to wisely sit in this bush here and see if he can see any targets coming his way. So far, nothing. Oh, we have a contender. Hello, Mr. AMX. As you can see, he could have probably shot now, but he's not going to yet. He's waiting, waiting, waiting. Side shot. Merry Christmas. I think I would have shot him a little bit sooner personally, But remember, when you shoot, you give away your position. So there is that danger. Now they're coming for him. Yep, they definitely know where he is. There's 4 of them versus him. Should be pretty easy. Let's see what my buddy can do, though. Okay. So he's got this bad boy here, wisely using the tank in front of him for protection, but the 50 TP did not get the base as he should have done, and instead decided to push on. Ooh, shame about that bounce, but he got a bounce in return, so that's good news. And now he should be able to DPM the living heck out of this tank. And he bounces another shell, so that's great news. Luckily, he's got this carcass here with smoke coming out of it and everything, making him a hard pen. So now it's 2 versus 1. Yeah, that's pretty easy. From a minute ago, where things looked very bleak, things are looking much better now, but not great. Uh-oh, here comes trouble. Ooh, ouch, that hurt. But again, DPM God. He's going to get around him and really cause trouble for this poor guy. Oh, no, SU-152. Oh, boy. Yeah, you don't have the mobility at all, so you moving in was a very bad idea. So ISU blew it for his team. Yep, and the AMX doesn't have a shot. This is one of my favorite strategies, is using the dead carcass as cover. It really does make you a tough pen. Unfortunately, he is low to the ground, so he's not got the best shots here. He's waiting for this AMX to make a move. Okay. Let's see what happens. Okay. AMX wants him, but he's gonna have to come around and oof. Now my buddy's running. He's running. Can he get past him? Can he get... Oh, he gets close. Ooh. And it's all over. And ladies and gentlemen, that's how it's done. Great job to my buddy. Really ripped them to shreds. 4,920 damage, 5 kills, and a well-deserved mastery. So, if you got a tank like this, never count it out. They had a lot of slow tanks, no mediums to flank around and cause all sorts of trouble. Yeah, that was probably their undoing. And of course, the poor teamwork, which, yeah, had they come in together, they should have been fine. If they capped A, they would have been fine. But nope. Them are the breaks. So, have you had a crazy game like this? I had one in my Waffle review that's probably come out before this. If you haven't watched it, check that out because it is a great game. Absolutely love playing that one. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you're not subscribed already. We'd love to have you be part of the Snug family, the Snug Brigade, the Snuggers, I don't know, whatever you want to call yourselves. That's cool. I'd really appreciate it. If not, no big deal. Just hit like, leave a comment down below. It really does help the algorithm. I'm slowly moving up in subs, but I do need more, guys. So help me out. Share this video on Facebook or social media, whatever. I'd really appreciate that. Tell your friends, tell your buddies. That's all I got for you. I'll see you next time. Snugs on Blitz.